voice. Yadadai. Dai, 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 dai. Yadadai, dai, dai. Dai, 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 dai. Yadadai. Dai, 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 dai. Dai, 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 dai. Dai, 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 dai. Yadadai, dai, dai, dai. Dai, 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 dai. Yedid nefesh av harachaman. Yedid nefesh av harachaman. Yedid nefesh av harachaman. Meshochadach el ritzonach. El ritzonach. Meshochadach. Yadadadadai el ritzonach. Hine matzovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov, hine matzov. Yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Hine matzov, hine matzov. Yalalai, yalalai, yalalai. Hine matzov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov umanayim shevet achim gam. Hine matzov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Every voice, hine. Hine matzov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov umanayim 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 shevet achim gam yachad. Hine ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם.
בני ישראל, עוד היא לעולם, עוד היא לעולם.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם.
כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם.
וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בברית עולם.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. So happy that you are with us as we bring in Shabbat together. We're going to start with a few songs to warm up our souls and our voices for Shabbat. And if you're with us out there, say hello to each other in the chat so that we can create a Shabbat community as well.
הנה מה טוב מה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב מה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב מה נעים,
ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד.
הנה מה טוב
הנה מה טוב,
מה נעים,
מה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, מה נעים.
Clap your hands out there.
הנה מה טוב, מה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, מה נעים,
bim 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 bam. Yabba bobby bim
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat 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 shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Yabba bobby bim.
Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam.
Shabbos is here.
Shabbos is here.
We're so glad that
Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here.
Shabbos is here.
We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna wiggle our fingers, gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Come on, wiggle our fingers, gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna nod our heads, gonna wiggle our fingers, clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna nod our heads, gonna wiggle our fingers, clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna shout, hooray! Gonna nod our heads, wiggle our fingers, gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. We're gonna shout, hooray! Gonna nod our heads, wiggle our fingers, gonna clap our hands. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. Shabbos is here. We're so glad that Shabbos is here. Oh yeah. I'm feeling that Shabbat in my heart now with all that beautiful Shabbat music and Ruach, that spirit of Shabbat. We're going to continue bringing in Shabbat with the lighting of our Shabbat candles. If you have candles at home and have an adult there lighting them with you and you'd like to light along with us, you can do that also at the same time. We make 3 circles, 1 circle for ourselves and 1 circle for our family, 1 circle for all the people in the world. We join in our blessing.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We sing Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Pnei Shabbat Nikabla. We welcome the spirit of Shabbat into our hearts and our community, and we wish each other Shabbat Shalom Umevorach, Shabbat of peace and blessing. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nikabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nikabla, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach. Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nikabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nikabla. We continue with Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. You can, we rise, or you can sit up a little straighter in your chair.
Lai la 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 Lai la 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. We connect ourselves to each other and to God, to everything, to the oneness of our world and universe. Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. We join in Mi Chamocha, our song of freedom.
Yabam bim bim bye, yabam bam bim bye, yabam bim bim bye, yabam bim bye, ay ay la la la, yabam bim bye, ay ay la la la, yabam bim bye. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. No ratihilot, oh sefele. No ratihilot, oh sefele. Yabai bai bim bai, yabai bai bim bai, yabai bai bim bai, yabai bai bim bai. Ay ay lai lai lai, yabai bai bim bai. Ay ay lai lai lai, yabai bai bim bai, yabai bai bim bai.
Yeah, bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Yeah, bye 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 bye.
Yeah, bye bye bye
Yeah, bye bye bye
bye. Yeah, bye
bye. Bye.
We connect ourselves to all of those who have come before us, to our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents with our Avot Imaho Prayer. We'll start by asking God to open our hearts and our mouths that we may sing words of goodness and praise.
Adonai. Ananana satai tiftach. Ananana ufi agid. Ufi agid tehilatecha. Ananana Adonai. Ananana open up my lips. That my mouth may declare my praise to you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah.
It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. We join in our Torah song.
Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikima betomcheha meushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikima betomcheha meushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom.
Once there was a man named Shlomo. Shlomo was a very kind man and a good man and loved God very much. Shlomo was known mostly for one thing. He was known for being the best baker in the town, and he was especially well known for his delicious challah that he baked each and every week. It was known far and wide as the best challah in town, not only in this town, but in any town nearby. Shlomo decided that he had this wonderful gift of challah, and he wanted to bake a challah for God. So Shlomo made an extra challah for God. But then Shlomo had a problem. Shlomo wasn't sure how to get the challah to God. First, Shlomo went out into the yard and just threw the challah up in the air. God, catch! But of course, the challah just came down. Then Shlomo threw it back up again. Come on, catch! But the challah just came down. Couldn't figure it out. Well, then Shlomo had an idea. Shlomo said, I know. I will go to the synagogue and I will put the challah in the ark. After all, the ark is the closest place in our town to God, where God's presence enters into our sanctuary. I'll put the challah there. Surely God will get it. So Shlomo went on Friday afternoon to the synagogue and went to the ark and opened up the doors and said, God, I've made this challah special for you. Please enjoy it. And Shlomo put it into the ark. Not long after Shlomo left, Rivka came into the sanctuary, into the temple. And Rivka said, God, it's been a very hard week, and I don't have enough money. I don't have anything for Shabbat, for my wine, for my challah, for my meal. Please, God, if there's anything that you can do to help, that would be wonderful. And Rivka opened the ark to just let her voice enter into God and to stand before the Torah scrolls. And as she opened the ark, a challah came right falling out of the ark. And Rivka said, wow, God, that was so fast. Thank you so much. Now my family will at least have challah for Shabbat. That night when Shlomo came to the service and the rabbi opened the ark, Shlomo noticed the challah was gone and was so excited his heart leapt for joy. God liked my challah. God took my challah. Oh, Shlomo was so happy. And so the next week, Shlomo made another challah. He brought it on Shabbat afternoon, placed it in the ark. A little bit after he left, Rivka came and said, God, I know I just was here last week, but I could really use your help again. And she opened the ark and out came a challah. And she took it home and celebrated Shabbat with great thanksgiving in her heart. Shlomo noticed it was gone once again, and his heart leapt with joy. The next week, Shlomo baked a challah again, and Rivka came and got it. And the next week, and the next week, and the next week, for a whole year. And then something happened. Shlomo was a little late, or Rivka was a little early. But just as Shlomo was putting the challah into the ark, Rivka entered the sanctuary, entered the temple. She said, what are you doing? Shlomo said, I'm doing the same thing I do every week. I bake a challah for God and I put it into the ark. Rivka's heart sank. She knew what had been happening, that she had been taking this challah each week that Shlomo had baked. The rabbi overheard their conversation and came and talked to them. And the rabbi said, you know, Shlomo, you've been baking a challah for God, and Rivka's been taking it out of the ark. And that is a gift for God God wants us to share with others and to allow them to have the joy of Shabbat. And Rivka, God wants you to be able to celebrate and be with your family. So it is something to offer thanks for and to be able to celebrate. The rabbi said, Shlomo, I still want you to bake your challah for God each week, but you'll give it directly to Rivka. And believe me, God will be very, very pleased. And so it was. Shlomo continued to bake his challah each week, and Rivka would take it home and celebrate Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound with singing going round and round. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Light the candles, gonna light the candles, gonna light the candles for the Shabbat, oh, light the candles, gonna light the candles, gonna light the candles for the Shabbat. On Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound with singing going round and round. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Say the Kiddush, we're gonna say the Kiddush, we're gonna chant the Kiddush for the Shabbat. Oh, chant the Kiddush, gonna chant the Kiddush, gonna chant the Kiddush for the Shabbat. On Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing going around and round. Friday, Friday night, when the sun goes down. Say Hamotzi, we're gonna say Hamotzi, we're gonna say Hamotzi for the Shabbat. Say Hamotzi, gonna say Hamotzi, gonna say Hamotzi for the Shabbat. On Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night, the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbat sound, singing going round and round. Friday, Friday night, when the sun goes down, all the way down.
Shabbat Shalom. Just a couple of announcements. Just to remind you to always check your Thursday Temple update for upcoming events and programs and schedules so that you know what's happening and when we're having different opportunities to engage with the community. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for upcoming programs as we begin to open up more and have more opportunities to be here on site at TBI. And we're going to end with our family blessing. So I'm going to ask you to gather with your parents or your siblings or your grandparents, whoever you're there with. Join with one another, cuddle close. We'll offer a blessing to all of you.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you and be kind to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom shalom.
May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much for being with us. We'll be back tomorrow night on our Facebook page and on our Zoom Siyum channel as well for Havdalah at 6:45. Join us then. Either way, we will see you soon. Lehitraot and Shabbat Shalom.